Hi, my name is Gary and today I will teach you how to do a concrete pond. There's a lot of videos out there that show you how to do a pond with a pond liner, but this one is gonna be out of concrete. So if I can do it, anyone can do it, and it's not that expensive. I paid for this around $1,000. So the first thing you want to do is you want to choose an area of your backyard where you like your pond to be. So I choose an area where there wasn't a lot of grass growing, and then I mark down the area with a can of spray paint. And then after that, all you gotta do is start digging. Now you could use heavy machinery or you can just use a shovel. I'm a young strong man, so I just use a shovel. And then what you want to do is you want to dig to the required depth and then go dig on the sides. While you're going to be digging, you're going to be finding a lot of things in the ground, roots, rocks or whatnot. I personally found a lot of rocks. Like, I had to get rid of them, break them into smaller pieces, and this is what I got at the end. The hardest part of the project is actually the digging part. And then once the digging is done, you want to go ahead and lay down your chicken wire. The chicken wire is basically a reinforcement material for your concrete. It will make sure that your concrete lasts longer and it doesn't crack. If you want a pond that has a stronger bottom, I suggest putting some gravel at the bottom of the pond. Now you're ready to apply some concrete. Now the recipe for this concrete is actually mortar, and for this recipe you're gonna be using 1 part cement and 5 parts sand. You don't need to use a professional concrete mixer. I just use my wheelbarrow to mix the concrete, and you need to do this in 1 day because the concrete hardens in a few hours. But if you're not able to do it in 1 day, like I wasn't able to do it in 1 day because I did this all by myself, then you can use a bonding adhesive to make sure that your new concrete sticks with your old concrete. Also, you want to make sure that you have calculated the amount of concrete that you're gonna need. You want to make sure that your concrete is at least 3 to 4 inches thick. Once your concrete is all set, now you have to play the waiting game. So during this wait, you have to make sure that the concrete stays moist. If you live in a hot country and there's a lot of sun, there's a chance that your concrete might start cracking within few hours. So you want to make sure that the concrete stays moist as possible. You can use a tarpaulin, which is what I used, so the moisture stays inside. This is gonna be the longest 2 weeks of your life. During the 2 weeks, the pond is still gonna be fragile, so make sure you don't like jump into the pond or drop something heavy into the pond because it might break very easily. While you're playing the waiting game, you can start adding other stuff to your pond. Now, whether you want to add tiles or you want to add anything else like rocks, however you want to make it, and you can make it. Once the 2 weeks is over, now the next step is very critical because now you want to waterproof your concrete. If you don't waterproof your concrete, your pond will be leaking out water. I personally used liquid rubber, but you could use anything you want to, but make sure that you choose something that's volatile organic compound free. Once your concrete has been waterproofed, you can go ahead and add some water. So for my design, I added a solar panel that was attached to a battery that powered my water fountain. So it's basically a self-sustaining system. Also, don't forget to add some water conditioner so your fishes don't die of chloride poisoning. If you live in a very cold country, make sure that your pond is deep enough so your fishes can survive over winter. Thank you all for watching, and if there's any questions, you guys can ask me in the comments below and I will answer them all.